Hello everyone, my name is Sark and welcome back to another SH Figure Arts news video. In today's video, we're going to be recapping every single SH Figure Arts and SH Monster Arts that were revealed at the Tamashii Nations 2025 event. So, it has completed, of course, it's already Monday, but there's a lot to go through because there's just a lot of figures that were revealed. Some more hype than others, of course. You guys absolutely crushed it in the video previous in the last two videos that I released about the Tamashii Nations event for the Dragon Ball figures. But there's a lot of figures to actually showcase and just look over because here's just a small snippet, and this is not everything because yeah. So of course, starting out, we had the initial kind of like prelude to the event, which was the Tamashii Nations little network, news network, where they revealed a bunch of different SH figure arts, like Yuta from JJK. They revealed the Wolverine, which was insane, of course. People are really hyped about this one. Anakin Skywalker, and then they even teased the making of the Star Wars Clone War figures, which, in my opinion, I'm hyped because this is something that I like Clone Wars, even though I never really fully watched it. I still like the designs of them, and I'm really excited to see how SH Figure Arts kind of portrays them in terms of figure form. And then hopefully they actually just move really well. Right now, they don't give me a lot of confidence, but we'll have to wait and see, of course. And then, of course, the event started. One of the bigger figures that they announced or showcased or teased was Whitebeard. So the One Piece is real meme is becoming real here by showcasing the giant shadow. If we can go by previous events, All Might or Armored All Might was revealed or teased in this form back last year, actually, in the last 2024 Tamashii Nations event, I'm pretty sure. Or it was New York Comic Con. It might have been not New York, but San Diego Comic Con. I'm not entirely sure when, but by the show, the looks of this, I would definitely wait or think of this being revealed in a couple of months. So Whitebeard being one of the big teases is really good. Of course, we have other figures like Dragon Ma Project A with Jackie Chan. We have some of the Kamen Rider or Shinkucho Seo Master Rider Black. A lot of other Kamen Rider figures, of course. Not the biggest fan of Kamen Rider, but I definitely see the appeal for it. I love Power Rangers, so I probably would love it if I gave it a chance. We got some Saint Seiya for the different types of figures that they make. These are like $200 a pop. So for those Saint Seiya fans, I feel bad for you that you have to spend so much money to just have really good figures. And I'm not entirely sure if these are like great figures. So hopefully they are. Again, more Kamen Rider, a couple of videos or pictures and everything just showcasing this. We have Marineford display with Sir Crocodile as well. So this was another great big figure to announce. And then also, one of the ones that I'm excited for, we got Marineford Boa Hancock. And honestly, this one looks phenomenal. And people are excited because just look at that. I was thinking of getting the action hero or variable action heroes one, but if they're making this one, I might as well wait. They also showcased a One Piece Marineford effect part set for this new Marineford Gear 3 Luffy for the Gear 3 parts, which is awesome. More accessories for Luffy is great. The last set of accessories was a little bit hit and miss. They had some good effects and then some really bad ones. So hopefully in this one, they learned the lesson and they can actually give us the actual shoulder peg instead of just not giving it to us, because that is really the dumbest thing about this the previous set that they had. So hopefully this one is actually really good. Of course, the ones and onlys, we got the Super Saiyan Son God Goku, or Super Saiyan God Son Goku, in his SH Figure Arts form, and we have kind of confirmation that he is a slimmer build in both the legs and even just the torso itself. This seems to take more inspiration from the Daima Goku, which had a very similar build to Super Saiyan God, which is really nice. And of course, we have the Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan or Super Saiyan Blue Goku, which of course is the beefier build because it is Super Saiyan added on top of them. But I'm really glad that they were finally getting these out of the way. And people might be saying, oh, there's so many Gokus already, they're just reusing the 3.0 model. Good. Run that shit to the ground because I want all of these figures now. I want updated figures of everything right now with the 3.0 model. They're going to do that with Vegeta too. I wouldn't be surprised if maybe by San Diego Comic-Con of next year, they're going to be showcasing a bunch of different Vegetas. So expect that to happen. And I'm really happy that they're doing that. So, as Animated Hero said, my guy, I love your content. Thank you for the sub as well a long time ago. But yeah, this mold is definitely going to get ran into the ground, but I'm glad you're getting all of this out of the way. Maybe that means we can stick to completely new characters after we're done with Goku. That is also true. I rather get Goku done with and over with because that just means we can actually get newer characters. Maybe we can finally get a 3.0 Frieza. Maybe we can finally get a like Buhan or even just a Kid Buu. Who knows? But this really bodes well for the new era of Dragon Ball figures. I'm pretty sure. Of course, more Ultraman figures, which is really nice. Ultraman, one of their bigger sellers here. So another one that was really cool in my opinion, say Seto Kaiba from Yu-Gi-Oh! Very nice. He looks amazing. Just to kind of just showcase that, he looks beautiful. More common rider figures. Again, if I don't go through all of them, I do apologize. This is a Gundam Fix Metal Composite. I'm pretty sure this is, yeah, an articulated figure that is buildable. It's one of those that you can actually assemble. More common rider figures. I apologize, but so many Kamen Rider figures. It makes sense because it's Japan, but Jesus, they have a lot. Oh, there's another really good one that I really want to talk about. This is the SH Monster Arts Godzilla 2023, the Odo Island Monster. So this is pre-Godzilla, where they showcased him in more of a dinosaur shape. You can even see the differences here. He has thicker thighs in his final form, and then of course he is more dinosaur iguana like here, which is phenomenal. This guy looks so freaking good, and I'm excited. He's probably going to be like $150. That's all I'm going to say, but really hyped about this one because Minus One has had kind of controversial releases. They had the original one that was not the best received, but was sold out pretty much everywhere because of how good the movie was. The minus color version just is still available worldwide. And then the event exclusive being released in Japan for like 6 months prior was definitely a choice. But of course, they made him a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. And now this guy is probably going to be a premium web exclusive, as they have been doing it for a while. But he does have a high chance of being a regular release. Of course, they showcased the little Chogokin, Astrobot, and Dual Speedster. This is like $300, so unless you like love Astrobot, you probably could skip this one. So yeah. Now, this is another one that actually caught me off guard. They're showcasing more Senseless Zone Zero figures, or ZZZ. So they are showcasing Ambi. Honestly, great. I thought Billy was a really cool addition, and just kind of taking it away from just the like shonen stuff and more anime like stuff and going more into video games is really cool. I didn't get Billy, but if there's enough demand for the figure, which I don't think there is, then I might get it. But this one I might just get to review and then just sell it afterwards. Of course, more Kamen Rider figures. My computer is about to blow, but we'll do this. More Saiyan Seiya stuff. Again, these are going to be very, very expensive. Let's just look at the gold. They actually look beautiful. They look so freaking good. This was something that really caught me off guard because this is the Mecha Godzilla from the Godzilla ride. The Metal Build Multi-Purpose Fighting System 3 on display at UDX Tamashii Nations 2025. This looks to be a bigger version of the regular Godzillas that Tamashii does. So do not expect this guy to be on scale with your current monster arts collection. So yeah, um, he looks beautiful. It is the at least I think it is supposed to be the -1 version of Mechagodzilla just because of the spikes, but I might be completely wrong. I'm just gonna search it up actually. -1 Mechagodzilla. How does he look? Uh, I think he might be. No, I'm just completely wrong. Yeah, I'm completely wrong. This is not supposed to be. This is supposed to be Kiryu. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Godzilla fans. I am so sorry. But he looks very stylized. I'm not entirely sure where this is supposed to be from. If you know, please do tell me because I have no idea. And my fucking website is not working. But whatever. We also have more Digimon stuff, which is really nice. Build Omegamon. Yeah, Omegamon, which is really nice. Honestly, love that. Yeah, very cool looking. Not necessarily the biggest Digimon fan, but he does look really nice. We have something that actually caught me off guard is a Hatsune Miku figure. It is not an SH Figure Arts. It is a metal build, so it is definitely going to be more expensive, probably like in the $300 range, maybe $200 range, because it is supposed to be like die-cast metal in some instances. But she looks beautiful. She has soft goods. She looks pretty big just to showcase like the stands and everything, but I'm excited for that one. I clicked off. What the heck? Where are you? Oh, they also announced Inosuke from Demon Slayer as his SH Figure Arts. So he's going to be coming in soon. There is no prototype for him, of course, yet, but they did announce him. We had more shots of Berserk Deku in the actual thing. This is a little gimmick that they're trying to introduce is the mini SH Figure Arts Dragon Ball miniature collection. So you can have your figures holding themselves in SH Figure Arts form. And I find it really interesting that they have everyone in the 3.0, but then Vegeta just got left out. I understand that the new Vegeta is not out yet, but I can definitely see him getting at it afterwards. But this is probably going to be sold as a set. Not entirely sure. Oh wait, no. No, never mind. It doesn't say when they're going to be sold, but they are supposed to be like 5 centimeters tall, which is pretty nice. Honestly, I think this is a cool gimmick. I don't know how well they'll sell, but it seems to be like a gachapon thing because of the gachapon stuff. So I don't expect it to be in Japan or out of Japan anytime soon. Of course, more pictures of the God Goku and probably Super Saiyan Goku. Can I? Oh, here's another one that was also showcased. The Super Saiyan Son Goku Legendary Super Saiyan Genki Damatsuri edition, which is phenomenal. He's looking good. Honestly, whoever they're getting for the poses nowadays, you're doing a great job. Keep going, because the last guy was just not it. Oh, this is another one. We got more SH Figures Haikyuu figures, which is really cool. Honestly, this is a nice change of pace with adding the more I wouldn't say obscure anime, but it's part of the Jump characters, so you can see all the Jump figures here. These guys haven't released. Okarun just released recently, but I'm pretty sure all of these are out besides... actually, I'm not sure if that guy's out. But yeah, it's very nice. More showcases of the Demon Slayer stuff. This is supposed to be a tease at the Demon Slayer effects, so you can see here. So they're going to be adding effects very, very soon. An effect set is in the works. Hopefully, it is not like a separate effect set for every single character, and they include like the water effects for both Gyu and Tanjiro, fire effects, and also the lightning effects for Zenitsu, so they can do like 3 characters per effect set. Hopefully that is how they do it. We have the Kurama from is it Hunter x Hunter? No, is it Yu Yu Hakusho? No, it is Yu Yu Hakusho. So Yu Yu Hakusho, more figures for that. Again, they showcased this a while ago. Luckily, I have no sound. Here's more SH Figure Arts Anakin figure showcase. Oh, here is the Clone Wars first season, actually. He looks really nice. Like, actually looks really, really good in my opinion. So hopefully they actually come out very nice. in after the woodworks, and it seems that they really have like super soft plastic robes and everything. And then of course we have Ahsoka Tano here. Not entirely sure how I feel with how she looks. I feel like her joint. I understand that she's a child in these figures, but I don't know how I feel too much about these ones. But yeah, they look good nonetheless. Oh, and here we have the one and only the Wolverine being showcased. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I cannot see it myself. I'm just gonna wait. There you go. But we have more pictures of the Wolverine, more pictures of the Spider-Man, and Cyclops. Cyclops looks really good. He looks to be a pretty decent height. Spider-Man looks phenomenal. I don't care if the webs are not painted. It's whatever at this point. And then Wolverine looks really good. I did notice that he has really huge, like, shoulder cuts. Like, he has barely any sculpted bicep on his actual chest, and it's mostly sculpted in his butterfly joints. So that gives me a little hope. But at the same time, the way that they do superhero figures, it doesn't give me enough hope to where he's actually going to be able to, like, crouch like the actual game. And he's not necessarily like MVC2, he's more so MVC1. So I did notice that they do have swappable um like sections for the claws, so that gives me hope to get bone claws in the future. Right now we have no more information about this guy. We don't know when he's going to go out for pre-order. We don't know how much he is. He's probably going to be out around the same range, like $99 as the previous ones, so expect that to happen. We don't know what accessories he comes with or any of that sort of stuff. Of course, we have the accessory set for the One Piece crew alongside Chopper too, but they left him out in this picture, which is really sad. Um, More of the One Piece stuff that honestly I don't know why they did that, but this one is something I never covered. We of course have Marco and also another Zoro figure. Oh yeah, the Zoro figure. This guy. They haven't released, of course, but they look really nice. The effect pieces are great. Another look at Portuguese D Ace in the Marineford, where he has like actual battle damage and more effect pieces compared to his previous counterpart, which is really nice. Again, more Hunter x Hunter figures being showcased. Denji and Reese. So really good looking figures. I will be getting them. It's just I don't really like how much they are, of course, but they look really, really nice in my opinion. The Naruto figure, of course. Just I'm trying to go quickly through these because there's a lot to go through, and I don't know how much I've been recording for. 18 minutes. Okay, great. So of course we have the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure figures, which is really nice. So yeah, honestly, I'm happy with the way that they look, but they're very, very expensive. It seems that they're going to be announcing more figures as well with the Steel Ball Run season coming out. We also have Toji, Yuta, and Gojo and Geto as well. Very nice. Hopefully, they actually release other figures like Nanami as well. We have. I don't know what this is. This is like the one anime that I've never seen. Oh, to be Hero X. To be Hero X. Okay. They look nice. Not necessarily anything that I know, but yeah. They showcase, of course, the Mario figures that are being reissued, which is really cool. But yeah. Next one is the Wicked figures for those that are interested in Wicked. Here's your figures besides the Mattel dolls, I guess. More videos about the actual event. More Saint Seiya cloth figures. More Chogokin figures, which is really nice. Seems to be like a ramen version. And is that it? Did I click out? I clicked out. Oh my god, there's so many more. Okay, we're almost at the end. I'm gonna do a quick one. So more Saint Seiya as well. I keep clicking out. More Saint Seiya. Okay. Zodiac Knights, very nice. Very cool looking. More Kamen Rider, which is honestly soft goods on a Kamen Rider. Wait a minute, that actually looked pretty dope with that coat. Ooh, very nice. Of course, we have more Kamen Rider, Kamen Rider, Kamen Rider, Kamen Rider. We are getting more into the Guzuriers, like I think more uh, Power Ranger versions, I guess, but still somewhat Kamen Rider. I'm not sure. These look like Power Rangers more than anything. But this one is the one that I got excited about the most, or at least out of the other figures as well that are not like Dragon Ball related or anime related. We have the Shinken Red on display, the Shikonshu Seo, the not Kamen Rider, but he looks so good. This is one of my favorite versions of the Red Ranger, and I know it's not necessarily like actual Red Ranger, but it's one of the only figures available for him. So I'm gonna get him. He'll probably go on discount pretty easily. I remember this guy too. Like I remember the Power Rangers versions of these guys. Probably won't get them, but they look nice, of course. So if you're a Power Rangers fan, this guy is great. This guy is a thing. Since when? I need to find them. Once they do like a Thunder, like a Dino Thunder version, I'm gonna be all up in that shit. More Ultraman, of course, and then I think we're getting to the very end. We have more SH Monsters Godzilla, where we're getting a 1975 from Terror of Mechagodzilla, so the Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla, which is really cool. They haven't showcased the new Kiryu or Mechagodzilla figure, and then they're probably teasing this guy over here. I'm not necessarily sure who that is, but it looks nice. We have another son of Godzilla, Godzilla Jr. and Destroya Evolution set. So they're technically reissuing the Destoroya Evolution set, which is really cool because this set is going for like 300 fucking bucks. It's like 300, 400, 500 sometimes, and then they're showcasing the Burning Godzilla. I have not released that video. I did pre-order this guy, so there's that. I think I did. Yeah, I did. Oh god, I forgot that I pre-ordered them. Oh goodness. We have more. Last but not least, Chogokin and the Carnage Deku in this beautiful display. So that's pretty much everything that I wanted to cover. So I know this is a very long video, and it's gonna be pretty unedited. So yeah. Let me know what you guys think about these Tamashii Nations figures that were released, of course. Because I think they did a really good job in this event. They showcased a lot of really cool figures, new figures coming out, new characters, all that sort of stuff. But yeah, just let me know what you guys think. And besides that, like and subscribe and all that sort of jazz. And I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.